Hello, children, and welcome back to another episode of Shuga in the Raw. Yes, y'all, it's your queen, Shuga Cain here, coming at you live from my quarantina studio, bitch. She is crazy today, honey. I'm so excited to be back with the kids this week. Hopefully this video finds you kids healthy, safe, and positive during this quarantina pandemic, bitch. I love you kids so much. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode. It was everything I loved. I'm so excited for this week's episode. But I do have to say that this week's episode is a little overshadowed because of Drag Race UK. I finally started watching that yesterday, and I am officially obsessed. I wish I was doing a review of UK because it's so good. And if you kids haven't seen it, get up on that ASAP sack, because those UK queens are everything. But you know, I'm still excited to be reviewing my sisters here in the United States. So you know, without further ado, let's just get up in this bitch because it was a cute episode. So let's go, girl. Ew. Yes, y'all, we are back in the workroom, and Miss Joey J has sashayed away. I'm sad to see this little one go because she was super, super fun and so adorable. But you know, these girls got to go. The girls are starting to talk about, you know, the big ass fight that happened in Untucked. And the girls are just arguing semantics, bitch. She said, who said, what said. But the girls actually call out Miss Iman and ask her, you know, what's the tea, bitch? Why did you even bring this up? She basically is just saying that she was offended by the fact that Candy was discounting her in the competition along with the B team girls. You know, the A team, they thought they were the shit and they're coming in and they think they're the only competition there. So she was offended, and so this and that. The girls ain't having it. Candy's written her off. It's awkward, whatever. So boop. It's still drama, honey. And I am living up! So it's a new day in the workroom, and Mother Ru comes in serving nothing but ass. Cop realness. I live. She is letting the children know that for today's mini challenge, they will be doing a quick design challenge. They have to create an outfit made out of wallpaper or some shit, but they're doing this in pairs. But she warns them to make sure that, you know, you pay attention to who you choosing, because this pair is actually also going to be the pair for the main challenge, of which they do not yet know. Look, this is a cute episode. They make the little cute outfits. I'm living. There's a trio, you know, because Gottmik won, so she got to choose who she wanted to go with. She decided to go with, you know, the Ronald McDonald family. And it's cute. I live for these little mini challenges because it's just acting a fool, girl. It's not real. Like, they don't, I mean, she just picks whoever is like the stupidest. And this week, Miss Tanisha and Elliot win the mini challenge. So work! So for this week's Maxi challenge, Mother Ru lets the children know that they will be performing in a disco-mentary, bitch. It is basically a documentary about disco and all of the shit about disco. I don't know. There's gonna be choreography, so this is definitely a dance challenge one. You know, the dancing queens are super excited. Miss Denali, Miss Rose, who else is Elliot? There are other self-proclaimed dancers in here. But that is the Maxi challenge this week. Work! While the girls are discussing their looks for the disco metry, girl, I don't even know, for this disco shit, Mother Ru comes in and does a little check-in and chats with the girls. This is really cute. It's just basically Mama Ru schooling the children on disco and different eras of disco, because, you know, the children are young. They don't know all the disco stars. They don't know where this shit came from. So it's a nice little, like, Disco 101 with Professor RuPaul. But that's really all it is. There's nothing really going on. You know, nothing of note. So let's get on to the rehearsal because this is my favorite. Real quick. So the girls are on the main stage getting ready to go through their choreography work with their choreographer. And this is my favorite part because I remember, you know, the girls struggling, aka Miss Scarlett had a really big struggle in season 11, and it was so funny. There's always a few dancers who cannot move, who ain't got no rhythm, and it's fun to watch. And this year's struggler is Miss Utica. I'm living. Who knows what she's doing? Again, Lala is coming through with the confessionals, bitch. She is just dead, dying because Miss Utica is struggling with a piece of fabric, girl. It was so fun to watch. I was really, really cute. I lived for it. The other thing that was really important information that we find out in this rehearsal is that, you know, Tamisha is struggling because she has an ostomy bag. So she's super nervous about performing. She can't perform to the 100% of her ability because she's got to be careful. So that is kind of already a hindrance that she can't help. So, girl, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen with her. But, you know, it was a cute rehearsal. It was fun to see the girls kind of do their thing, you know. But it all comes down to what happens in the performance. So we're going to have to judge them by the performance, not necessarily the rehearsal, even though it was a mess. Yes, y'all, it is disco-mentary time. Is it a disco-mentary or a documentary? I'm gonna call it the disco documentary. I know it's a disco-mentary. I don't know what they're calling it, but I don't remember. And now I'm just going in circles. But it is the time has come for us to just get fucking started, bitch. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The struggle is real. Our first group for this disco-mentary is the Ronald McDonald group. And actually, Tina Burner really threw down for me. I was living for her. I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was like energetic and like charismatic and wonderful. The other two were just kind of like backup dancers, I think, for her. Later we find out that the judges did not like Candy Muse's outfit, but I actually thought she looked cute. Okay, fine, it was basic, but like I still thought she was cute, so whatever. So our next group is the Hula Hoop Girl with Miss Elliott and Tamisha. It was all right for me. It wasn't really anything extravagant. Tamisha was a kind of like in her head, you could tell she was struggling. Later we find out that it's because she has an ostomy bag and that's kind of preventing her from doing her thing, right? So that was definitely an issue, and it's just, but like overall, it just, Elliott was good, but like it wasn't like earth-shattering, so. Our next group is Miss Olivia Lux from New York City and Miss Utica Queen. And can I just say, these two threw down. It was my favorite. They were amazing. Olivia's like so fun, pure disco. Her hair was flopping everywhere. Utica was great. I loved her energy. It's very campy. It's very fun. I loved them together. They were matching kind of their energy, even though they were different. It was like matched in, like they were both like throwing down for me. So for me, these two are the top already, because I didn't see any of this that kind of energy in the other two groups. So y'all better work. I don't got it today. Our next group are the dancing queens, Miss Denali and Rose. This choreography is hard. They gave them the hardest choreography, but the girls turned it. It was great. I still prefer Miss Olivia and Utica. It's just, they were having so much more fun. Denali and Rose were great. They were amazing. They executed well, but it was just missing that fun aspect. I did not like Denali's hair in this. It was very just kind of like flat and not disco-y. It just, there was something about, it just wasn't working for me, but they did great. And our last group is Miss Simone and Miss Lala. You know, they were good. They just weren't what I was hoping for. I think they're both like dynamic people and performers and energies, and I was so excited to see what they were gonna bring to the table, and it just was like flatline for me. It just was missing the fun. I didn't have nearly as close to what Olivia and Utica had together as a team, so I was very disappointed in this group, just because I was expecting a lot, so. So overall, for the disco-mentary, I will have to say, girl, sashay away, bitch. This was not cute. You know, Utica and Olivia delivered the house down. Amen. But the other groups, it just was kind of like super blasé. And I was just hoping for more. So, what can you do? Ooh, child, we are sailing through this episode. But that's what happens when the shit is not that great. And there ain't that much drama happening. So, what can you do? But for this week's runway, we have the theme of Little Black dress, Hanny. And first up, we've got Miss Tina Burner from New York City. You know, it is a cute concept. I love that she's doing a reveal. Clearly she's doing a reveal because she's showing up in a paint dress, or a paint little outfit thing. And then she takes it off to reveal like a little black dress. She's got a story with it that there's paint splatters. You know, it's cute. It's cute. It's just not my favorite. Next up, we got Miss Candy Muse from New York City serving us some Comme des Garçons couture, honey. I love the concept of this. I love me some Comme des Garçons. It's cute. It just didn't work. Does that make sense? Candy's got like a very specific kind of like fashion style. And this didn't seem like it just fit. It felt like something was off. For me, it felt too forced, and so the look was cute, but there was something about the whole delivery that to me felt a little forced and unauthentic, so I didn't really like it, unfortunately. But I would wear that look, because it's cute. Does that make sense? Who am I, girl? Next up, we've got Mix serving us a little black dress fantasy. You know, when I first saw this, I was just kind of like, it's all right. And then as I kind of marinated on it, it's actually really cool. I love that it's a tiny little dress. It was cute, but there was something about it that I just was not like, it wasn't my favorite. I think I was hard to, I must have been judging hard this week because I just wasn't feeling it 100%. I know, kids, I know. I'm the fashion queen. The only fashion queen, so. Quit looking at yourself, bitch. Our next queen is Miss Elliott with 2 T's, serving us some Real Housewives little black dress. This dress, she looks beautiful. It is just very plain for me. It just is like, the cape was nice, but then I didn't like that she like was carrying it like in her hand. Like, if you're gonna take the cape off, take it off, but take it off, like, or drag it. But she was just kind of carrying it like she was like running to the subway, and she just had a lot of things going on, and she was late. So it just kind of took away from the moment. It just was a simple dress, a little too simple. The hair was just kind of flat for me. I will have to say this is a miss. You know. Next up, we've got Miss Tamisha Iman. I like this dress. It is cute. I love the different shape of it. It was cute. She did have some stones on it. She was serving, you know, what you say, Miss Carrington on the runway. It was great. Little black dress. Maybe they're all just supposed to be just like basic dresses. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm looking for something outside of the box. I don't know. Like, it's not like, this shouldn't be like the little black dress that some bitch that lives on 37th and Lexington's gonna wear to a ball or like a gala or something, or like to the mall. I don't know, bitch. It just was simple for me and I didn't like it. Sorry, bitch. Next up, we've got Miss Olivia Lux from New York City. She looks stunning. She looks beautiful. Big hair looks sickening on her. The dress is cute. She's got sparkle. It's just like, she looks sexy. It's just like plain. I don't know. I must be judging real hard. It's just, there was something about it. Like, it's all very pedestrian-ish. You know what I mean? Nothing's like fashion forward, and I feel like we wanting that shit from these girls. You know, they have the girl that got to inspire the next couture designers, girl, because you know they're always still in our gay ass shit. So we need, like, there just wasn't anything that was like boop boop, you know, boop. That y'all kids are gonna come for me, girl. I know, I can feel it. Our next queen is Miss Denali, giving us some black Kiss of the Spider Woman, Kiss of the Black Widow, Black Spider Woman, Kiss of the Spider Woman. Girl, I don't know what it is. I liked this one. This one is a concept. There's a story. She is a Black Widow. She's got the paint. The dress, although simple, has these nice little touches of like surprise, like the webbing in the back. This is how you do a little black dress that's a little different, right? That has a little more of like a story and a surprise element to it. So I liked it. I like it, and it's great, and she's doing it. You better work, bitch. Next up, we got Miss Rose from New York City. This look is not my favorite. I don't really think it's flattering on her. It just didn't work, girl. It was just a lot. It didn't work. It was unfortunate because then you could kind of see the shape when she turned in the back on how it would have been like really sickening on her body, but like it didn't work. Our next queen is Miss Lala Bree. This is a cute concept. I'm hating on all these dresses, girl. It just is simple for me. It was all about the accessory on the top, but the dress was just like very simple. I don't know, girl. It just didn't work. She looks beautiful. The girls look beautiful. It's just the dresses aren't like show-stopping. Our next queen is Miss Utica. I love this. This is great. This is like a story. She's serving me a look. The dress is simple as fuck, right? It's just a little black dress, but it's how she put it all together that I'm buying. Look, it's just, she's got this gold paint on. She looks weird. She's got this weird hat with some bullshit on it, but it's a look, honey. It's a story. It's a look. I can digest it. It seems different. I like it. And our last queen is Miss Simone. Bitch, this look is everything. I am living, I am loving, I want it. I want to see everybody in it. It is sickening. This is how you do this runway. She's got the reference to RuPaul in the hair. The little black dress is made out of tracks, girl, braids. It is just cute. It's fashion forward. She looks sickening in it. It is just not like a basic ass black dress, right? Like she really elevated it and made it sickening. Thank God they let her go last, because if she would have been anywhere else in the runway, I'd have been like, turn off the lights. Everyone else is going home. This episode's over. She's the winner, girl. I love this look. You better work, Simone. She's always serving it. Bitch, you get a saludos from me. Yes, y'all. I know, bitch, I was coming for these girls in this runway, but look, girl, it just was not a cute runway. It wasn't one of my favorites, and you know, fashion is subjective, and I like what I like. So you may not like what I like, but as Tamisha Iman would say, I said what I said, bitch. So it is time for these queens to get judged the house down. We find out that the safe queens are Miss Denali, Rose, Lala, and motherfucking Simone. I have no idea. It's definitely coming down to the performance, because that runway that Simone did was sickening, so her performance was like, meh. So she's safe. So the look, girl. So as the judges are giving their critiques, we find out Tina, they loved her performance. They loved her look in her performance. They didn't quite like her runway, or it was kind of hit or miss. They didn't really like her hair. So she's kind of like in a good-ish spot. They're not really feeling Candy Muse this week. They didn't like her disco outfit, which I thought was cute, but they didn't like it, said it was kind of basic. They did not like her runway this week. They didn't like her hair and her paint and all this and that. Michelle's already saying that she's one note. All she's doing is kind of like ratchet drag and like nothing else. So she needs to give a little bit more of like diversity in her characters. So that's that. Elliott, they thought her runway was mad basic, but her performance was sickening. Miss Tamisha, they liked her garments. They love her garments actually, but said her performance was just pretty much like dead in the eyes and she was thinking too hard. So she doesn't look like she's in good shape. They are loving Miss Olivia Lux from New York City. They love her hair. They love her garments. They loved her performance. They said she's like, got it. She's got the it factor. So she looked like she's about to win or in the top. For Miss Utica, they are on the fence with her this week. They did not like her performance. They said she was too campy and she took away from the disco. I disagree. I didn't know that this was supposed to be, let's take disco seriously and give like an Academy Award performance of, you know, how much you can do disco. Like, she's a fucking drag queen, girl. This is her shtick and she's having fun and that's her having fun. So I disagree with them. I disagree with the judges. That was nitpicking some bullshit on her performance because she was sickening in her performance. And she matched Olivia, and I think those two together were great, right? Neither of them took away from the other person, so I think they were on the same level. Fight me in the comments. They did not like her look this week. They said it was very confusing. They didn't get it. And then when she said that, you know, she was her earring, like a big version of earring, Bitch, I didn't get that either, but I wasn't mad at the look. Compared to all the other basic ass looks that were on the runway, girl, hers was sickening. So I will say, maybe I shouldn't say that. What can you do? I'm not a judge. I'm here in my room, sipping on my cocktail, doing YouTube drag. So for this week, we find out that Miss Candy Muse and Miss Tamisha Iman are in the bottom and have to lip sync for their lives. Your winner this week is Miss Olivia Lux. Yes, it was so well deserved. She looked sickening. She was amazing. And bitch, you better. She's getting closer and closer to that crown, bitch. Okay. So this week's lip sync was so fun to watch. It's the blue down, skating. I don't know. I don't fucking remember the name of the song. It's a cute song. I love this song. Candy threw down. She just threw down. She threw down. Tamisha was kind of like getting defeated. You can kind of see her kind of like, she was working hard and she was still performing, but you could definitely see the fight was not as strong as Miss Candy Muse. So as you know, Miss Candy Muse got to stay another day to slay another week. What? How does it say that? That don't make no sense. Anyways, Candy Muse got to Shantae. Candy Muse got to fucking stay, and Tamisha had to leave, which is so sad to leave because I love I'm so sad to see Miss Tamisha go this week. She's a sickening ass queen and so incredible. She's accomplished so much in her life and her career. And for her to be here on Drag Race is just amazing to see. So congratulations to her. But you know, someone always has to go home and that's just the nature of this bitch. So what can you do? So for this week's Untucked, it is so boring. Nothing is really happening. Gottmix gets a sweet message from her parents, and it's so great to see. With the girls come back, we find out that girl, Candy and Miss Tamisha makeup, girl, like I told you, they're friends. It ain't no thing, so it's fine. And then Tamisha's leaving anyway, so there's not gonna be no more drama. So I'd be interested to see what other kind of drama is gonna be rolling around this house because everyone seems to be getting along. So yeah. Yes, y'all, that is the episode. It was a quick one this week. There wasn't much going on. Apparently, I had all of the opinions about all of the runways, and I didn't like anything, and all this and that. But, you know, it still was another lovely, wonderful week of RuPaul's Drag Race. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All those beautiful, lovely things. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you check out my other shit. And to those of you that watch me every week, I love you kids. Thank you so much for the support. Like I said at the top of this episode, I am now getting into Drag Race UK Season 2, and I'm so excited. You know, it's too late to do any reviews on that, but I'm loving it, bitch. So, yes, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you kids are staying safe, sane, and healthy during these crazy times, bitch. Know that I love you, and I'm always sending you guys positive, loving energies. And from my heart to yours, I will see you next week. Bye. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your sweet love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your sweet love. I cannot. Basically, I'm like, I hate every dress on here, girl. Okay.